Sagittarius, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Sagittarius this week? Oh, okay, firstly you have the Two of Cups, then you have the Five of Cups, then you have the Sun, and then you have the Four of Swords. A lot of healing happening. As always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. The word healing is coming through so strong, which is interesting because you have the Sun, which is obviously like major healing, and Four of Swords, which also is minor arcana of healing. So there's a lot of big and small things healing within you and in your life and around you. Things are just becoming more, I don't know why I was going to say clean. Things are being cleaned up. You're cleaning yourself up. I don't know. Two of Cups firstly though. Two of Cups is soulmate energy. So there's prominence around a soulmate this week. Whether this is romantic or platonic, don't worry about that part. Doesn't matter. There's just someone you're connecting to on a soul level very, very nicely and completely. That's coming through. You're connecting with someone completely. So that could mean like physically, emotionally, intellectually, you're all on the same wavelength. But there's definitely a soulmate that you're getting to know or reconnecting with or just spending a lot of time with this week. It's like your main theme. It's your first cut out, and I just feel like the main theme of your week is going to be you and this person exploring together. Exploring. Five of Cups here. Five of Cups can be the energy of disappointment. So there could be something happening in your life that's a bit disappointing. Don't let it overtake your whole life. And I say this, I'm a Sagittarius and I'm coming for myself here, but it's that thing of, again, we're all human, I do this all the time. Was it a bad day? Or was it a bad 10 minutes? Right? With the Five of Cups, there's something that is going to be really disappointing to you, but you're so optimistic and I feel like you're just going to go, oh okay, that sucks. Anyways, it's done now. Like there's something where you're not avoiding it and you're dealing with whatever's happened or going to happen, but you're very easily then going, well that sucks, that's unfortunate. Anyways, it's only a bad 10 minutes, moving on. And I feel like you're very much able to not let something get you down for too long, whereas others might dwell on it, others might say it's a bad day when it's really just a bad 10 minutes. So it's quite nice, especially with the Sun card on this, and it's like making light. The Sun brightens all the other cards up around it, and it definitely just feels as if you might, I don't know, if you're so optimistic and happy this week that like nothing's going to get you down, and whatever this is, if anything, there's something where your energy is going to be somehow magnified by the fact that you're not weighed down by other people or some situation that disappoints you for a little tiny bit. It's a minor arcana, with the Sun card being the major arcana. You're majorly happy, you're majorly healing, and you're in this major positive energy where you're like, huh, that's not gonna bother me for very long. I'm not gonna ignore it, I'm gonna let it bother me, give myself 5 minutes to care about this, and moving on. And like I really love that energy. And yeah, the Sun is also healing, it's also happiness, and there's something about like a more childlike way of being in the world with the Sun, of like your inner child might be healing, or you're just letting your inner child out in some way. If there's some type of hobby or something that you used to love doing, but it's almost like got put to the side because your everyday life was more important, it might be coming back out this week. Like say like rollerblading, you're getting the rollerblades back out in some way. You're just letting yourself be a child. Oh, everybody's looking at me rollerblading, I'm too old. You're not doing that at all, you're just like rollerblading, you're like, watch me. I'm 70, I'm rollerblading, judge all you want, you're just jealous. Like you're just doing your thing. Four of Swords minor arcana of healing. This is hibernation also sometimes, so I'm kind of getting the feeling that some of you might feel drawn towards the end of the week, because at the start of the week, and actually mostly of the week, there's a soulmate, there's someone you're really connecting with. And I keep wanting to say reconnecting with, so it could be someone you grew up with or something. But Four of Swords, towards the end of the week, maybe like weekend energy, there's something where you just want to be left alone. With the Four of Swords, and not in a negative way, you're just like, I just need to rejuvenate. I just need to recalibrate my energy. Especially if with the Sun card you might be being seen a lot, right? If a lot of people are looking at you, if a lot of people are around you, or at least just all up in your energy in some way. I don't know what that means, but it's coming through. People are all up in your energy. And with the Four of Swords, you're like, okay, just let me ignore all my messages just for a couple days. Let me just ignore all my phone calls and emails just for a couple days. I just need some time to do nothing. Clarify the Two of Cups. Six of Cups. I am so good at this. Pat on the back to me. Six of Cups is a friend from the past returning or reconnecting with someone from childhood. And what did I say to you? Two of Cups, it feels like this is someone you're reconnecting with. I am so good at this. This is also inner child, which I said with the Sun card. I was feeling there's something where you're letting your inner child out to play. So yeah, there's definitely a feeling of someone reconnecting with from childhood, or at least from your past, that you get to re-know or get to relive old memories with. And like, there's a very strong friendship with you and someone. Even if this is romantic also, it has a friendship base. Like, there's a solid understanding of each other. Clarifying the Five of Cups, you have Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Some of you that are single, if you're dating, there's definitely a disappointment, but it's strange. There's a weird energy around this. There could be a lot of confusion around your dating life or around someone in particular, because there's Ace of Cups, which is new love, Ace of Cups, which is healing also, just like the Sun, and Four of Swords. There's a lot of healing in your reading, but it's also new love or renewal of love, right? Or a healing in your love life. With the Nine of Swords being fear and like a lot of spiraling thoughts, not knowing what to believe, not knowing what's true, thinking the worst, then thinking the best, then thinking the worst, then trying to find all the potential situations of what's happening. I definitely feel like there's disappointment in being left in a confused state for those of you that are single. Also those of you in relationships, it could be like there's a lack of communication, or if there's distance between you and someone, there's just a lack of understanding and disappointment, but it's healing. So you're either going to heal and completely understand what's happened and see that yes, things are moving forward, because Knight of Pentacles is very reliable, very stable, very genuine. Others of you, this Knight of Pentacles, if this isn't the person you're connected to or dating or whatever, this Knight of Pentacles is you just like healing yourself and deciding, yeah, I'm going to move forward anyway. I've been disappointed, and my worst case scenarios came true. But I'm good. I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep meeting new people. And yeah, others of you, this is also the opposite. And you're going to heal the understanding of someone. There's been a misunderstanding and you thought the worst and this person thought the worst. You could have been mirroring each other. And if there's a lack of communication and you're both thinking the worst, you're almost like subconsciously manifesting the worst case scenario to happen, because you're like expecting the worst out of someone and they're expecting the worst out of you for some reason. I just feel like there might be a healing through communication where things move forward a lot more healthily. And others of you, you're like, oh yeah, that's disappointing. Anyways, moving on to the next, on to better. Clarify the Sun. There's a lot of happiness though with the Sun. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is having more than enough. Wealth, stability, abundance. You've just got more than enough of everything very soon. And with the Sun card here, it's bringing a lot of happiness. So a lot of you might, I was going to say like, it might be that you're getting a lot of joy out of like your richness, your abundance that you're about to find yourself in. And then I was about to say, oh, I shouldn't say that, but at the end of the day, if that makes you happy, it makes a lot of sense that having stability, having more than enough wealth to hand down to generations to come, to give around to friends and family, to make yourself and others comfortable, of course that's going to make you happy. Of course that's going to bring you a sense of healing and a sense of joy, because you can be at peace and you can be solid, and you suddenly also got your freedom, right? The freedom of time, because you don't have to worry about how you'll make your money, how you'll make your stability. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of happiness and healing coming from having more than enough wealth. You're making a lot of money, or earning, or finding yourself with a lot of money very soon, and it's very much then your inner child's out to play. And this isn't me saying you should wait until then for your inner child to come out, but it looks like it's in the cards that you're going to see more of your playful side come out after you have found this wealth, after you've found this stability, because you feel more lighter, you feel less, there's less stress, there's less worry about how you're gonna, I don't know, some of you it's almost as if you're carrying a lot of weight to want to make a lot of money for everyone around you, not just yourself. You want everyone else to be secure as well. And then yeah, as soon as you're going to do that very soon, it looks like, then you're like, la-di-da-di-da, cool, now I'm just gonna roam around the world and enjoy my life. Clarify the Four of Swords. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. Some of you are manifesting, what's it called? Is it like mailbox money? I forget the term. I think it might be mailbox money, but it's that idea that you wake up in the morning and there's money in your mailbox. You're making money without having to work for it. You're making money without having to actually do anything. I think it's called mailbox money. I don't know. It's something similar to that, if not. With the Eight of Pentacles being working, it's work. It's booked and busy. And then you have the Magician in between. And then you have the Four of Swords of just laying down, doing nothing. I feel like you're definitely manifesting, like working, having that money coming in, almost like a mine. This kind of looks like a mine. Almost like a mine that you can go back to and collect the money from without actually having to mine it. And like, you're somehow manifesting, like either, whether that be like through some strange investment, right? Which makes sense if you're investing in property or something. There's something that you're manifesting though, where you're gonna find yourself not needing to work, because there's work here, but you're not doing it. There's income, there's booked and busy, there's a business, there's something happening that is flowing, right? This is like a factory energy of like, it's happening all on its own. It's looking after itself while you're laying down, sitting pretty, just chilling, trying to ignore your messages and phone calls, because like, even though you're not working, you're still just trying to find peace and be left alone and have some quiet time. You've manifested somehow very soon a very healthy business, or a very healthy production or factory line, or like something where there's wealth coming in that you can kind of maybe watch, keep an eye on, but you don't have to do much. You're just laying down. The work's doing itself. I really love that. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, you're somehow finding investments or like stock markets or something, or however it would work, where you're not having to do much, especially if you're in like kind of a very like manual labor kind of job, or very physical. It's the opposite. You've manifested just laying down and letting others work for you or something. It's very interesting. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Telltale Tuesdays.